The moment in the film where the hero meets the villain is a moment that can make or mar the movie. If that moment is handled by a director that is not competent enough, for lack of a better word, that moment can just fall flat and it's going to make a moment that's supposed to be great just feel like a regular thing and to not even have any meaning. But when it is handled by competent directors, and that is the case in this film, you know you are going to get a masterpiece of a scene, and that was exactly what we got in this scene. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, I want to talk about why I think the interrogation scene in The Dark Knight was phenomenal. I'll be talking about details of what happened in this scene. If you've not seen this film, I don't need to spoil it for you. This is your spoiler warning. Go watch this video, go watch the film, or go watch the clip of whatever you're going to watch about that scene. Just go and watch it, then come back and watch this video. If you've seen that scene, let's get into it. For some context, the Joker has been terrorizing the city of Gotham for a while now, and the police and the Batman have been trying to catch him, and they finally catch him. They take him to the police station, and they try to question him on the whereabouts of the district attorney that he kidnapped, and this scene followed. This scene was a brilliant scene. I loved so many things about this scene, but one thing I really loved was the power dynamic. The Joker is in chains. The Joker is the one that was captured and in the police custody. But for some reason, the Joker is the one that is in power. Like, think about it. You capture this guy. This guy is already in your possession. You've captured him, put him in chains, and he's in the police station. But this guy still has all the power. This person that is supposedly in chains is the one that has all the power. Like, think about it. That power dynamic was brilliant. And the Joker knows this. The Joker knows he's the one in power. He knows that he controls this situation. And the way he plays it, he just plays it so brilliantly. Like, he plays Batman superbly. And the dialogue in this scene also was brilliant. The Joker uttered some lines of dialogue that just shook me to the core. Like, how does this guy come up with these lines? There's one line in particular where he says, how did he say it? He said, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Man, like, just take a moment and think about that line. Just think about it. This guy says, I am not a monster, I'm just ahead of the curve. Let me try and break it down to my understanding of what he says. He says, I'm not a monster, I'm just ahead of the curve. Like, what he's saying is that him is just far ahead. Like, he has just gone farther than the rest of us. That we are all monsters. We are all monsters. It's just that we have not gotten to that stage yet. But he has just gotten to that place where he has realized that this is who we all are. We are all this thing. All of us are monsters. You're a monster. I'm a monster. We are all monsters. But Joker is just in front of us. It's like following the leader. It's like following the leader. But the leader is already so far in front. And that's who the Joker is in this moment. He's saying he's the leader. He's just in front. He's waiting for all of us to catch up with him. Like, he's already in the place where we all become monsters. He has already gotten to that position yet. He's just waiting for the rest of us to catch up and meet him. That means all of us are monsters. We are going to that position. We are going to eventually get there. Like, what? When I heard that line, I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's chicken to the core. The way this guy uttered this line with such conviction. Damn, that line moved me. Like, just think about it. Like, after I watch this video, think about that line. I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. What? Like, that line blew my mind. There's some other lines of dialogue that I uttered in this scene also blew my mind. Like, the thing he said about when people get desperate, when they drop their morals and they drop all their rules, when they get desperate.
See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Like, you can also relate to that thing. Like, you might not necessarily be able to relate to it, but you can also see the logic in what he says. And man, all those lines of dialogue are just incredible. Like, thinking of those things coming from this person that is supposedly insane or supposedly crazy, just uttering some kind of very bitter truths. Like, wow, that was so hard to hear, man. It was so brilliant to see. Back to the power dynamic of this thing. Like I said, Joker kidnapped somebody and the whole city is looking for the person. But they only thought he kidnapped just that one person. Then when he tells Batman that I kidnapped them, he said them. He didn't even come out and say it like he kidnapped people. He said, I can't remember what I said, but he said them. And that was when Batman realized that them, what are you talking about? I thought it was just evident, the DA.
You're gonna have to play my little game if you want to save one of them. You know, for a while there, I thought you really worked, and the way you threw yourself after her.
But no, he has kidnapped Rachel also, his bride to be. And Rachel was Batman's childhood friend. And when Batman heard that, Batman lost it. Like, he lost it. You could just see that Joker's plan was already working. Joker already had Batman in the palms of his hands. And at that moment, the intensity of the song just increased. Like, the rage that Batman was feeling just increased with the intensity of the song. And I was like, yo! Damn! You guys are getting me, man. It was so incredible to see that. And that was when Batman just lost it. Started tossing Joker around like a rat dog, beating the shit out of him, punching him and beating him. And this motherfucker Joker does not flinch. He takes all the beating. Batman beats the shit out of him. And this guy is just laughing Batman in the face. Like, think about it. Just imagine you are beating someone to get information out of the person, and the person is just laughing at you. Laughing so much, like, you can't do anything to me. Like, he tells Batman, he comes out and tells me, saying, you have nothing. You have nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all your strength. Like, and that was the true fact. If Joker didn't want to tell Batman what he wanted to tell him, there's nothing Batman could have done. Batman just beat him and beat him and beat him and beat him. And he will not get a single thing. Like, that was something that was brilliant to me. That was so incredible to see. Like, you could see this punch coming to this guy's face. This guy's taking so much punch. Like, boom, boom. You could even hear the intensity of the punch. You could hear the sound of the punch. And this my nigga is not even afraid. He's not panicking. He's freaking laughing. He's laughing in Batman's face like, you have nothing, my nigga.
Your friend, the district attorney, or his blushing bride to be. You have nothing to threaten me with, nothing to do with all your strength.
Damn! Like, Batman is someone that a lot of villains fear. A lot of villains in Gotham City, they fear this guy. Even not just the villains, the police officers, everybody fear, not everybody, but a lot of people fear Batman. But the Joker just laughs in his face. He laughs. He laughs. Like, what do you want to do? What are you going to do? Beat me, nothing you go get. Like, man, that scene gave me goosebumps. The way this guy was just laughing in Batman's face. And I was like, yo. And Joker finally gives him what he wants to give him. He still plays one last game with him. He changes the addresses. Like, yo, he gave me the wrong address for 8 people. Like, the Joker was crazy, man. The guy just played Batman so much. He played Batman, he played the police, he played everybody, played all of them brilliantly. Like, someone is in custody, someone is in chains, and this fucker has all the power. Damn! That was just incredible to me. And the performance by Heath Ledger, yo! Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker was iconic. Like, in this moment, you could see why this guy gets all the praise that he got for his performance in this film. His performance was incredible. And not just him, Christian Bale's performance as Batman also. I feel like a lot of people give Heath Ledger all the praises for his performance in this film. And not that he does not deserve it. He deserves everything and more. But Christian Bale's performance also was brilliant. In this moment, the way he plays Batman is fucking so different from the way he plays Bruce Wayne. It's the same person, they are the same person, but he plays them so differently. Like, if you're someone that is living in Gotham City, you can never ever believe that Batman is Bruce Wayne. The way he plays Bruce Wayne and the way he plays Batman, you will never ever tell. You can never ever tell that these two people are the same person. It's like Christian Bale is playing two characters in this one movie, and that was just brilliant to see. All the performances in this film were incredible, especially from the two main characters, Joker and Batman, Christian Bale and Heath Ledger. Their performances were incredible. They are the things that make this film a much more incredible film. And this scene was a fantastically made scene. In a film that was very fantastic, this scene is like the cherry on the cake. This scene was fucking brilliant, man. So have you guys seen The Dark Knight? And did you see this interrogation scene in The Dark Knight? What do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. Is this your first time on my channel or your first time on my page? My guy, please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.